Okay. Let me know when you're there.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. So question 3, what requirements must be checked when conducting a hypothesis test comparing two means with independent samples? Mark all that apply. So
The second one. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then each. I think the first one might be one.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I don't think the other ones are.
Yeah, me either.
Okay, question 4. The test statistic for a hypothesis test comparing two means with independent samples is a
T-score?
so two independent. What's the F statistic?
I don't think that's a thing.
That's a T-score.
T?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the two samples are independent if we have
Second one.
yeah, because that one's independent. They're not. It's not really organized, so you can't.
What's that?
Because the independent's not really organized, so you can't determine if what's in what. It's just kind of scattered.
Yeah.
Okay. For the next 6 questions, use the data dentist office bills. This data represents a simple random sample of dental bills at a dentist office in Idaho Falls and a dentist office in Rexburg. Let mu1 be the mean bill of Idaho Falls office and let mu2 be the mean bill at the Rexburg office. See if I can download this.
Do we use the paired sample t-test or two sample t-test?
The two samples. So question 6, what is the degrees of freedom? Round 3 decimal places. So for degrees of freedom, I got 37.996.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, question 7, what is a simple standard deviation for Rexburg? Round 3 decimal places. Rexburg was a
Rexburg
second
is variable 2,
variable
right?
2. Yeah. So that should be
206.637.
Yep. Question 8, what is a test statistic? Round 3 decimal places. That's T. That'd be negative 0.434.
Yeah. Negative.
Yeah. Negative 0.434. P-value 0.666. Or 667 for rounding.
Sorry, my internet is. There we go.
So it'd be 0.667.
Are we on number
For
8
p-value.
or number 9?
Number 9.
Okay.
Did you get number 8?
Yeah, I just wrote it down because it was taking forever.
Okay.
So what is the p-value? What did you say?
0.667.
How'd you get that?
I just looked at the two-test sample. The p-value.
Wait, am I on the wrong one?
On the quantitative inference.
Mine says 0.3. Oh, did it? What's the? Maybe I didn't put the. What's the type of test?
I have not equal to, but that's what was it? What is it asking for?
Is that what it said? I forgot to look at that.
I didn't look either.
Okay.
It's probably a good thing to check.
A difference.
Perform hypothesis test to determine if the mean bill at Idaho Falls office is less than the mean bill at Rexburg, which means we have the null hypothesis, so we want a less than, not equal to.
What did it say? Less than?
Yeah, so that's 0.333.
Okay.
Good catch. Okay, number 10, what is the correct decision based on the evidence? So our level of significance is 0.10. And we are at, so we fail to reject.
The level of significance was 0.10.
Yeah.
Okay, so
We're
we
at 0.33.
fail to reject it?
Yeah, I believe so. Okay, question 11 says, suppose instead that you had used the alternative hypothesis, mu1 is not equal to mu2. What is a correct decision based on this evidence? So I'd change that to not equal to. The p-value changes to 0.667, which is still fail to reject.
Okay.
So that'd be insufficient.
The second one?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Okay. For the next 6 questions, use the freshman dinner. Okay. This data represents the number of times freshman students from Utah and Colorado cook their own dinner in a month. Let mu1 represent the mean number of times a month that student from Colorado cooks dinner. Let mu2 represent the mean for Utah students.
Not equal to?
Let's see. Hypothesis says there are no hypotheses. I think. Check. And I'm guessing it's equal to.
What's that?
I'm assuming it's equal to, because it's, what does it say? It says where's it at?
It just says that we suspect it to be different, not necessarily more or less.
Yeah, so not equal to. Okay. Question, was it? What is the appropriate alternative hypothesis? So they're not equal to 13.
Yeah.
Was a test statistic. Did you get negative 0.845?
No. Isn't it just the T?
Yeah.
I have 0.8. Wait. What did you say?
Negative 0.845.
I have 0.845, but not negative.
Because I think, so they wanted freshman students from Utah to be, let's see, let mu1 represent the mean number of times a month that a student from Colorado cooked dinner. So the first column is going to be the Colorado
Oh, maybe that's why.
students. Let's see which one I put. So the Colorado one is the 13. It's the first number, which it's the same answer. It just changes the negative if it's positive.
I don't know what I did. Okay. Negative 0.845.
Yeah, that's what I have.
.205.
For the p-value.
Yeah.
What'd you say again?
Actually, I think I refreshed it. I have to change it back to not equal to. Okay. 0.411.
Yep, that's what I got.
Okay.
And so level of significance was 0.05. So if we have a 0.411, that will be failed to reject.
To reject. Okay.
So determine a 95% confidence interval for mu1 to mu2. Estimate for the difference between mu1 and mu2 and put your answers below. Determine the margin of error for 95%. Okay.
Are we using this data or is this a whole new?
So, yeah, I think it's the same data. I think it's just talking about the confidence interval at the bottom right corner.
Oh, 95% confidence interval. Oh. Okay. Were you able to get the margin of error correct on the last one that we got wrong?
I didn't. Did you figure it out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so the confidence interval, or what's it called? I think it's called lower bound and higher bound or something.
Okay.
So that's what that negative 5.147 is, and then the 2.214. So at the center of those, it's the difference between the center and 2.214, as well as the difference between the center and negative 5.147 is the same distance. It's halfway in between them and how far that is, if that makes sense.
Okay, so like this is middle ground between, like the exact middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my calculator for the phone. Okay. 4 minus.
So did you get a 3.681?
What?
Did you get 3.681
Oh, yeah.
with that? Okay.
You cut out a little bit. Okay. Two and four. Okay. So lower is the negative 5.147,
Yeah.
then upper 2.214. Oh, and that's it. Full test.
Moment of truth.
That wasn't too bad.
$100.
Yay.
Perfect.
Wait, you got 100?
Yeah.
What did I do wrong? Oh, I accidentally unclicked one of the options on the third question. That's all.
So the third question should be the first two.
Yeah, I unclicked the second one.
Bummer.
Point, I guess. Cool. Alrighty.
Sweet. Well, I'll upload this and then we should be good.
Okay,
So
awesome. Thanks.
we'll see you Tuesday.
Okay, bye.